attributed to youth for their exemplary work in the field. There are 92 youth participants. Good afternoon. Here's your newsroom afternoon brief for today, Tuesday, August 12, 2025. Amid an intense election campaign season, the 10th Annual Youth Parliament commenced today, with the Minister of Culture, Youth and Sport, Charles Ramson Jr., underscoring the importance of young people's involvement in politics. This year's event is monumental as it marks a decade of the competition's existence, and it will run from August 12 to August 16, with training and physical sittings of the competition. It will also culminate with an award ceremony which will have 10 awards distributed to youth for their exemplary work in the field. There are 92 youth participants this year. At the virtual launching ceremony, the minister told the youth to work hard because this is a stepping stone for greater achievements in similar fields. The Youth Parliament in Guyana is a national initiative that gives young people a platform to engage with the country's democratic process and develop leadership skills. It simulates the operations of the National Assembly, allowing participants to debate issues of national importance, draft motions, and present arguments in a formal parliamentary setting.
It is a very natural feeling, sentiment, and desire to want to contribute and help people. That's the most natural instinct that exists. Being involved in public service is amongst the highest levels of helping people that you will ever experience. An experience like this is an important experience that allows you to get a feel for the process, and that process opens an entire avenue and a window that is extremely important when it comes to understanding what you want to do and whether you can participate even deeper to get involved in politics and at the highest level. So, and I would like to say too that there's a lot of room in politics for young people to be involved.
Yes, you'll have differing views. That's the whole purpose of Parliament, to have problem solving and to debate. But disagree agreeably. Act with respect.
We tell you now that a proposal was made recently for Guyana's first data centre to be developed at Wales' west bank of Demerara. This was revealed by President Dr. Finale yesterday at the commissioning of the Dikendron Regional Hospital. The development comes as the country's significant offshore gas reserves open doors to multiple industrial ventures. At the 2025 Ghana Energy Conference and Supply Chain Expo, President of ExxonMobil Ghana, Alistair Routledge, said there are many ventures Ghana can use its gas to propel. The ventures include refining bauxite into aluminum, powering data centers, and supplying energy to fertilizer plants. The Ghana Fire Service is sounding the alarm over a worrying rise in prank calls to its 912 emergency line, warning that such actions waste resources and could cost lives. The issue was raised by Acting Fire Chief Gregory Wickham today during an episode of the Safeguarding the Nation program.
912 is the number that anyone who is in distress should call to get that support or response from the Guyana Fire Service. And yes, all users of cell phones would be able to get to our emergency number. Prank calls is something that the Guyana Fire Service would have noticed a large increase over the recent times. For those persons who have been in the habit of making prank calls to the fire service, I advise to you is that you first of all consider the waste of resources that it takes to go to a call when there is eventually no need for that appliance or those appliances to be there.
With that, we've come to the end of this afternoon's newsroom brief for today, Tuesday, August 12. You can find these and other stories at our website, newsroom.gy, and across our social media pages, Newsroom Guyana. I'm Vishani Raghavir. Thank you for joining.